That's all I got.
Okay, I've hit record. Welcome to Blink-155. We've got you're here for fresh content. Well, today's not the day because we've got two returning recent guests.
Ooh, by popular demand is what I heard.
Yeah, exactly. It is. So we've got, and it's not just because they were the only people I could get. There is a real reason for this because we have an ongoing email thread of like, for you guys it's demos and for me it's press releases, and somehow I thought that I had it bad, but knowing you guys now and reading the demo emails that you get, it's insane. So welcome back Tim from Kingfisher Bluez and Ryan Dyck from Hockey Dad /Mint. Welcome back to Blink-155.
Hi,
I'm Tim. The other one is Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Yeah, it takes people a long time to differentiate voices, I've learned.
Yeah, when I first started listening to the Blink-155, I was having trouble, and I know Josiah, so I was determining what one he is, because I mostly just talked to him on this email thread. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I know him well enough. I could pick out his voice.
The other thing that's stressing me out, Tim, even planning this episode, is that you do not check your email often enough.
No, it's all Facebook Messenger, because I'm young, you know? I'm a spry 31-year-old, and I don't use old-timey things like email. I might as well send a carrier pigeon.
Facebook is for, like, middle-aged women, though.
All right, well, you should DM me on Instagram. That's all. That's how we'll set up the next podcast.
I think the only way to be young on Facebook is to have deleted your Facebook account but still just have Facebook Messenger and have, like, a fake punk name.
I actually have a really tough time with that because every time I've been talking to Cheryl from Love Cuts about doing a record with her new band, and her name on Messenger is Dove Butts, which I guess is like a reference to Love Cuts. But I literally can't remember what her name is, and I have to scroll all the way to the top of our conversation to find it every time I talk to her.
I think there should be an app that helps people in their 30s keep track of punk people's names, especially on Instagram too. Like everyone's name is like Plastic Bag Girl or something.
People ask me what, like, when they're talking about Ryan, they'll be like, "Oh, you know your friend Rayon," because his name's Rayon on Facebook. By the way, if you want to send your demo to anyone, send it to Ryan on Facebook Messenger, Rayon Dyck.
It's been the same for such a long time that people actually think that's my real name.
People ask me about it.
Kids
how did that happen again?
I went to karaoke with some friends, and when they called out my name, they said Rayon, and then someone just changed my name on Facebook like that night because my computer was open.
Wait, they said your name out loud? It was like an audio typo?
Yeah, it was an audio typo.
Well, they call you down at the karaoke.
They're like, Rayon,
come on down.
And I think I was doing a Sum 41 song. Shout
out to Cone.
Shout out Cone.
Anecdote from before I hit record. Doesn't matter. So let's talk about this email thread quickly. This is still the part that goes out for free before people have to pony up the cash. But so basically,
this is shit content.
Yeah, this is just.
Don't give any good stories, Ryan.
Rayon.
Oh, I don't have any good stories.
You do, though. I mean, and we've already talked about them on the pod. I think all of us. But even more recently, Tim, you had something happen where you started a bidding war.
Oh yeah, this guy sent me the craziest email. It was like, oh, I represent. Hold on, let me find it. Can you pause it while I look for the thing?
No, what you have to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to podcast. It's called vamping. So now you just talk really quickly and fill in all the spaces with just dumb banter. That's how it works.
Sam's a good vamper.
He is a good vamper. He's really good at it. He also talks so fast. I think I do now too, but he talks really fast where even when I'm listening back, I feel like it's in fast forward sometimes.
Do you think Sam would hang out with me if I went to Toronto?
You sound so sad when you say it.
I found it. Everyone listen.
Things just got so depressing for a moment. I think he would.
Okay.
I was just in Toronto and I didn't hear from. Hey, we said we weren't going to lean back and forth in these chairs.
Oh,
because they make so much noise.
It's nice. It's good. It's like we're letting our hair down here.
Sitting on two beanbags, me and Ryan, and And I made him promise we weren't going to rock back and forth because you can hear the sound of the beans moving.
So this email that you found is basically a demo submission to Kingfisher Bluez with a Z, but they have not done, and this is an important thing.
This is a very normal one for me.
But what I want to say before you start is like,
Yeah.
as someone who talks a lot of shit all the time and forwards other people's emails to make fun of them and various things like that, I've learned how crucial using BCC is when you're adding multiple email addresses. But a lot of bands, when they submit either press releases or demos, they'll just put everyone's email address in the main.
Yeah, in the two. And it's funny because then when someone hits reply all on it, it goes to everyone's email. And the most you can put on is 50. So this one has 50 on it, and it just says, "Good evening, labels, A&R, comma. My name is Richard Encarnacion. I am a representative of Black Jewels, a hip-hop artist who is in the genre of rap. I wanted to send this email as an introductory email so that I may connect with the right person in reference to a review of his demo. I have submitted below his pic, that's short for picture, artist profile link, music video link, and my contact information. And then there's a photo of this dude wearing a t-shirt that says Rapperlutionary, and he's got a crown on, and I guess that is Black Jewels, but there's 50 people all CC'd on there. So the first guy just said, "Let the bidding war start. $1 million." The next person says, "I see your million and raise you to $1.5 million." I've said, "After careful consideration, I would like to sign this artist to a 40-album deal, provided they are able to complete their contract by next February. For this, I am prepared to offer $40 million. That is $1 million per album. I think this is very fair. I hope this offer does not offend any of the other 50 labels being pitted against each other in the brutal but necessary bidding process." And the guy just responds, "Thank you for considering us. Please send the contract." He's like, I imagine him.
Who were some of the labels that were all in that?
Oh, I didn't recognize. I mean, the thing is, there's like labels from like Vancouver Island that have like 5 fans. These are all Canadian labels.
It's Canadian. Oh yeah, it's like small. But then when Mint gets shitty demos, it's always like Metal Blade is CC'd.
Oh yeah, I think we're on some sort of like mailing list that you can buy from someone, because I'm always like in the same like group of labels, and it's always like info at Matador, info at Metal Blade, info at whatever Domino.
Yeah, there's one here called Helmet Lady Records.
It sounds like a good label.
Yeah, we should start sending demos to these. We should include them on our thread.
Well, so basically, this is the kind of knowledge that we're going to drop. Use BCC, submit to Iron Lady Records or whatever it's called, Iron Helmet Lady.
I have really good advice, actually, because I respond to every shitty demo that I get.
That's the other stressful thing, Tim, is you don't check your email for 6 months, and then Ryan and I will have been joking about like a demo or something, or a shitty press release from like half a year ago. And then you'll reply, like, I can't believe how it must be awful to check your email.
Yeah, it is terrible. And I like go through my email and I'll respond to like 50 demos in one day. And I'll usually it takes me like 6 hours. I'll sit down and just listen to every demo and write back like.
Are you like inbox zero then?
No. I've got like 18,000 unanswered emails right now.
I got 72,000.
I'm doing my best. That's what counts, right?
Ryan, what's your count at?
I'm at 70.
Oh my God.
No, well, that's my Mint email. My personal email is 2,500. So
I made the mistake of combining them a long time ago, and now there's no going back. I have no personal identity separate from these various press releases. But basically, we're going to use this expertise, and this is basically an A&R session. But what we're doing this time, rather than combing our inboxes, is we're going to go through what I'd like to call Blink-182 Bandcamp. And this is not bands that are covering Blink-182. This is not some other example that I could insert here to make it an interesting introduction. But what it is bands that have just named their songs after Blink-182. So we're going to go through a whole bunch of them. We're going to determine whether or not they're good. Maybe someone will get a record deal by the end of it. You never know.
Yeah, these are not people who have solicited us for record deals, though. So they might be.
They're probably all signed.
We're gonna have to talk to their managers. We're gonna it's them going. We actually need $1 million. I heard that Black Jewel's got a $40 million offer for me.
So yeah, okay. So then that's what we're gonna do. So pay up, and you can hear the rest of it starting now.